Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is MaxMellow94, and I'm going to explain an idea that I have regarding YouTube and my field of interests. Now, you see the blue comment and a copy of WWE 2K14, 14 here, with Daniel Bryan on the cover. Yes, yes, yes. And, the blue comment here, the copy, you're probably wondering why you see that, and that has something to do with the whole point of my video here. I'm going to start like two different blogs. One for model trains, one for wrestling. I have a podcast for wrestling going on with my friends. It's called hashtag trending. The actual word hashtag, so not the symbol. I wrote it down because it would probably be easier to find on YouTube. I have it in a playlist called hashtag trending, and we talk about wrestling there, what's going on. I only was able to upload one episode because of the fact that there's a lot of inconsistency with that podcast for us. It's hard to meet up on a regular because some of us work. So the schedules can't always meet with each other. Some of my friends work. So we're not able to meet as often as I'd like to. And after talking to a friend of mine, she said that try to. Her talking to me about how to get hits on YouTube and how to just keep things going gave me that idea to actually just do two different blogs, one for each. And the way I'm going to organize that, I'm going to put each episode in a playlist. So one is going to be for wrestling. I'm probably going to call it "Let's Talk Wrestling" or something like that. I might change the podcast to that because the point of calling the hashtag trending was to talk about different trending topics, but we never really, we don't know a lot. We don't apparently every time I try to think of like something serious to talk about, we don't always know a lot of stuff going on. Particularly my friends. Like I'm willing to do research on things I don't pay attention to anymore. We don't watch the news like that because for me, it's because the media is very manipulative. They don't tell the whole thing, and sometimes they twist things around to make it seem a little misleading. I feel like they're not really telling us the actual truth. And I know that sounds like, oh, great, another conspiracy guy. You know what? I get the feeling that some of that stuff might be coming true slowly. Like everyone thinks, like, oh, if it happened, if they wanted to do that, they would have done it by now. Believe me, you see villains in movies. They plan things slowly. They enjoy the journey of destroying things. So there is some truth to that. That's not just for movie's sake. It is I believe there are certain things true to that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like this negative thinking person. It's just that's just what I notice. So I don't, I have positive outlooks on things sometimes. So, you know, I might actually have an outlook for what I'm about to talk about next. Um, as far as train news goes, I have some good news and I have some bad news. You can probably tell already. So, regarding wrestling, there's going to be a blog dedicated to that as well as to model trains. I don't know what to call the blog for the trains yet. I'll probably think of it when I start uploading stuff. So I probably put this video in both. Now onto the trains and the good and bad news. Let's start with some bad news, just so we can end on a better note. My Polar Express, after 6 years, can no longer be used, and here's why. It fell off the Christmas layout that I had up this past year. You'll see it on YouTube. It's the 2013 Christmas display. It fell off, and when I say fall off, I mean like accidentally knocked off. But part of the reason was because um, I don't have the best way of building things on a table. If anything, now is when I do. Even though this thing is right on the edge, I think I could still keep it safe. I just got to be more careful with these things. Problem is, my it fell off, and the cow catcher's gone. But that's always been broken. It's I've glued it a lot over the years. Oh, you can see the residue here, but I want to fix up. I don't like how this phone zooms, focuses. Focus doesn't make sense the way it works. Yeah, it's been glued a lot. So, yeah, there you go. It's been glued a lot. And the truck, the biggest problem that's stopping me from fixing it is because, running it again, is because the axle pieces here, you see this black one right here, that broke off on this side to the point where I can't even put the wheel back in. So I can't, it won't stay stable in there. And I can't afford to get anything fixed. My next solution might sound even more ridiculous, but I think I might as well just get a whole new engine. I might eventually get this fixed just for nostalgic reasons, because I've had this since I was a child, like since I was like 12, 13 years old, really. 12, I think, I believe. You know, my mother got me this set back in '07, I believe. And it's, it sucks. I think it was '06 or '07, either one of those years. And, it sucks that after 6 years, I can't use it right now. I remember right after it broke off, my mom was like, well, where can we get a new one? I'm like, well, this dude on eBay selling it for like $178. That's the lot. He's selling the Lion Chief version. I'm actually strongly getting amped up about getting that set because, I like it when it has sounds. I had the steam train sounds for this one. I haven't used it as the original version in a while, but yeah, I need to get a new one or place parts. I think at this point I'd rather get the new one. The only thing that bothers me about that is that the new one doesn't have separately applied handrails. It hasn't molded in, and that's a problem. They have the 10th anniversary version that's Lion Chief, but that version is the one that has the handrails, not the other one. The thing is, though, that one will have like a sticker here or a label that says 10th anniversary Polar Express to show the 10 years since the movie came out and since they made the product. And Lionel, props to you for that. It's a great set, but the train sound tender busted on me. It doesn't work for some reason, and the New York Central tender, as you can see here, this is just a sticker from a Lego set. This is not the tender. This is the Polar Express's tender trucks pieces. The body shell is New York Central's, obviously, but I attached it to this one because the New York Central one was another one that busted. The trucks cracked in half. Since they're plastic, since it's a set from the '90s, it was plastic, so they're not metal. And the Polar Express tender was no better shape. This is the original tender. This is not the Train Sounds tender. The Train Sounds tender another one that fell off. It fell off of this setup, actually, of this table set, and the truck dented in, and when I tried to dent it out, it wouldn't stay in place. It actually just broke off. So that's one problem with Lionel trains. Their material sucks. Because it's fine if things get damaged, that's fine. I mean, they're delicate things, but if I can't even fix the thing in place, that's a big problem. And so I got to get a lot of stuff replaced. Some good news though. This is my layout now. What do you think? I know you think it's very packed in here. And this is my layout now. I got subway trestles from NTH. I just need a subway set. I got a lot of stuff going on here. Here's the Empire State Building made of blocks. I had those as a child, so I kept them. They were in storage for a long time. Um, and yeah, that's what's going on. This is a Mark's train. I'll explain that on a later date. The newest thing that I got going on here, as far as progress, is I'm gonna try to build a elevated subway station. Oh, this guy fell. I'm building a elevated subway station out of Legos. This might be as far as it will go, as far as as far as length. And I'm gonna build it because I wanted to try that. I wanted to try something new because every year for Christmas I try to top I try to top last year's setup. Thing is, how can you get past trestle and a ground level? I might just I'm just have two ground level tracks this year. Big one thing I might have it this as long as you see it here for Christmas in the dining room where it's usually set up. I'm gonna try to do that because I don't like it when it's always has to be compact because then they kind of limit stuff. I think I can make it work. I should be able to make it work. It fits well in my room, so when you walk in, this is how it's set up, and I like it. I still have space in here, and it's good. So that's my biggest solution with that. Now I'll probably go in more depth on all this on a later date. I'm going to end it here. So that's my new concept, and that's my updates as far as train collection goes and layout setup goes. This is MaxMellow94. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment. Seriously, comment. I want to know your opinions. A lot of you train guys, let me know. Shout out to a couple of guys that I admire. Brian Zach for always entertaining us with Subway sets. We miss you, man. I haven't seen a video from you in a while. And one guy that actually inspired me to try to think of good ideas for train videos. Eric Siegel at ericstrains.com. He's here on YouTube. Thanks for always great reviews, man, on your sets. Keep up the good work. Feel free to comment, man. I like to know your opinion on my stuff. Give me ideas, all of you. This is MaxMellow94, and I'll be signing out. Thank you, and good night and good day.